Am I interrupting anything?
No. Lord Hakira was just telling me about Ozu, how he died. I'm glad you made it back, though.
Thanks to Lord Hakira.
Unnecessary. But there is one thing that I do need your help with, if you're up to it.
I owe you one, Hakira.
Fine. Do you remember when we first met and I had lost contact with an operative of mine in Rheinland?
Yeah.
His name is von Clausen. He is an agent for the Order who operates deep in Rhineland space. He apparently has discovered vital information about Rhineland's plans, but we've had trouble contacting him. He is in terrible danger. His only chance is to be extracted.
From Rheinland?
New Berlin. You're perfect for the job because Bretonia is still neutral. I would ask Miss Zane to go, but for obvious reasons that would be inappropriate.
Right.
And besides, I'm sending her back with the Proteus tome to Dr. Quintain. You must leave at once, Mr. Trent. I will make sure you have all the information you may need. Come along, Junko.
Good luck.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. You are cleared?
Trent, change of plans. Take the lead. We just got news that Rheinland has invaded the Sigma systems. All bases and jump gates there are now under Rheinland control. But there is another option.
The Blood Dragons know of an uncharted jump hole in Sigma 13 that can take you all the way to New Berlin, if we move quickly. We will escort you there, then you are on your own. Lord Hakira, we are near the jump hole to Sigma 13.
Proceed, Kobo. Trent, I will follow you through.
Doc.
We have to be careful. According to our informants, a large Rhineland fleet is amassing in this area. Mr. Trent, take the lead.
Oh my lord.
The reports were accurate. Rhineland seems to be moving their entire northern fleet into Sigma.
They spotted us.
I'm being pursued. Life support is failing. Got one on the 6.
Shield failed.
I've got some damage here.
Shield restored. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Go to.
Our pursuers have turned away.
They have bigger fish to catch than us.
With the Liberty fleet advancing into Kepler, Kusari will get crushed in the middle.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
What is this place?
What you see here are the remains of the decisive battle in the 80-year war between Rheinland and the GMG. The jump hole is directly ahead of us.
This jump hole will take you to New Berlin. This is as far as Lord Hakira and I can go. Kusari's citizens in Rheinland are being arrested on sight. Or worse.
Von Clausen is awaiting you on New Berlin. It is imperative that we bring him out alive. Good luck, Trent.
Dock. Dock.
Trent, Hakira here. We hear that Von Clausen's safe house has been penetrated. He's on the run. You have to find him quickly.
Dock.
Understood. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
My good sir, may we interest you in a reading for what the future may hold for you?
No, thanks.
Contact the dearly departed? Help you find someone?
No.
Mr. Blix here is never wrong about such things. He says you are looking for someone. For Herr von Clausen?
Does he speak for himself?
Mr. Blix has connections to sources on a higher plane.
And what about you?
No, not I, sir. I was gifted with being a listener. Together, we are the eyes and ears for certain people who are willing to pay for such divine services. We are in the employ of one such man now, the man you seek. You see, we have been waiting for you for some time.
Why?
To deliver a message. You are to meet Herr von Clausen on the old terraforming platform on the planet Holstein, within the Frankfurt system. Don't worry, Mr. Trent. The gods are smiling upon you. When you get there, the time will be right.
Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold. Repair complete.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Planet New Berlin.
I'm Hans Fischer, a friend of Mr. Blix. He asked me to accompany you on your way to Holstein. Follow me. We're taking the trade lane to the Frankfurt gate. I'm also a good friend of Herr von Clausen. He and I have been providing Lord Hakera with information ever since the nomads infiltrated the Rheinland government.
Dock.
This is Battleship Freya. Identify yourselves.
Freya, this is Daumann Freighter DHC-3417. We're transporting supplies to planet Holstein.
Acknowledged. DHC-3417. You're clear to proceed.
Mr. Trent, please go first.
Dock.
We're approaching the trade lane. Take the lead.
Dock.
The Rheinland military has been brutally suppressing any and all opposition to the war with Kusari. We are about to pass by Mannheim Station. Word is that the military has detained hundreds of journalists and activists there. Nobody knows if they're alive or dead. We're coming up on Holstein. It's that water planet on our right. So far, so good.
Go to.
Trent, this is Hakira. We have a slight change to our extraction plan. It is no longer possible for you to return to Kusari. The Rheinland fleet has invaded Honshu. We will rendezvous with you in the Hamburg system. I will transmit precise coordinates later. Hakira out.
Here we are. I've got a rendezvous with the Bundschu agent on the southwestern continent. Give my regards to Herr von Clausen. Good luck, Trent.
Dock.
Understood. Stand by. Pattern is full. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free. Freelancer Alpha 1-1. You are now cleared to land.
Are you Mr. Trent?
Von Clausen.
You weren't followed, were you?
I don't think so.
Good. I can't say how pleased I am to see you. Jonna and Blix told me you were coming.
Interesting pair.
Blix took the liberty of reading your thoughts while you were on New Berlin. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I had to be sure that whoever Hakira sent had not been tampered with. A man in my position can never be too careful.
I understand. Now let's get you out of here while we still can.
No argument here, Mr. Trent.
Right before I landed on Holstein, Hakira told me there's a change of plans. The Order will send ships to meet us in the Hamburg system.
Perfect. That fits well into my plans. I have a piece of unfinished business I want to take care of. We have to fly to a nearby rebel base. An informant recently supplied me with construction blueprints for a new type of vessel being built by the Rheinland military. It is unlike any other ship, Mr. Trent. The design is alien. I have contacted a friend of mine who leads a rebel group that opposes the new Rheinland regime. Their base is not far from here.
Under attack! This is Bundschuh Station, Bruchsal. All friendly units, please respond.
This is von Clausen. We are engaging the Rhinelanders.
Herr von Clausen, excellent.
Life support.
Incoming missile.
Scanners are picking up another wing of Rheinland fighters.
Incoming missile.
Got visual. Weapons are hot.
Incoming missile.
I've lost a wingman.
Shield failed. Shield restored. Incoming missile.
I've got a target.
Hostile contact has me unlocked. Got bogey in my sights.
And still he attacks. Rhinelander, don't you see? Today you will die.
Riding up a bandit. Riding up a bandit. I'm taking damage. I picked one up.
Tracking failure.
It's over.
Herr von Clausen, the Bundschuh are thankful for your assistance.
You're welcome. Trent, go ahead and dock. I will follow.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 2.
The Bundschuh. I've never heard of them.
They're good people, Trent. Good people in a bad land.
Herr von Clausen, I'm glad to see you made it. And this must be your way out.
Yes, my savior, Trent. This is Klaus Botzler, leader of the Bundschuh rebels. How are you holding out?
Very badly, I'm afraid. The Rhineland regulars have been hitting us with everything they've got recently. But we are still ready for you. Our attack wing will meet you both at the rendezvous point as planned.
Excellent, my friend. Today we will put a stop to the Chancellor's secret weapon. Trent, you have no idea how difficult it was to betray my world in order to save it.
No, I don't. But I am willing to help you finish what you started.
Thank you.
Loaded into cargo hold. Repair complete.
friend. According to my sources, the Rheinland military is amassing a fleet at a secret installation not far from here. We must strike this installation in order to slow the growing Rhineland war machine. If we are successful, this strike will greatly delay the Rhineland war plans.
This will not be an easy operation. The installation is surrounded by a radioactive field that has been further reinforced by mines. In addition, there is only one known way in and out of the field, a small passage located to the east of the field. Our scouts report that it is no more than 100 meters wide.
Our sensors are unable to penetrate the field, so we have no tactical information about fleet positions or even the installation itself. Despite this, we must strike this installation.
Be wary of the narrow passage. The mines are low yield, but will still do quite a bit of damage to your ship.
This operation is vital to the survival of both Rheinland and Kusari. If this war is allowed to progress, none shall survive. Stay alert and await my orders once we reach the end of the passage.
Wait here. All fighters break formation.
Efficiency.
Be careful, everyone. While the radiation in the field will damage your ship, the minefield is significantly more deadly. Stay calm and fly right. Let's go.
Objective.
Sensors show the passage is opening up into a huge open area. They are also picking up a massive installation. That will be our target.
All fighters, arm weapons and prepare to engage on passage exit.
For the sake of peace, that installation must fall at all costs.
Objective reached. Objective reached.
Herr von Clausen, I'm picking up another passage on the far side of the interior. We must use this passage as our means of escape. We will not survive a head-on fight with the capital ships.
Herr Botzler, the Rheinland battleships are keeping us away from the installation. We can't get a good shot.
Can't keep together! Keep trying. That station must fall. Those nomad battleships must not be allowed to survive.
Missile. Incoming missile.
Long live! All fighters, hit the installation with everything you have.
Can't stay on target!
Missile.
This act will not go unpunished.
Too many fighters. Can't stay.
Incoming missile.
My wing has been destroyed.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
No time left. We've got to get out of here. We've done everything we can. Our best hope now is to warn Kusari of this fleet.
No, my men will not have died in vain.
What, sir?
Just go and tell your compatriots what you've seen and what awaits them. Go, while there's still time. For Rheinland!
Incoming missile.
No!
Incoming.
Goodbye, old friend. And Godspeed.
Objective reached. Objective.
I am reading a jump hole ahead.
Objective reached. Objective.
There, the jump hole. Navigation systems indicate that it leads to the Hamburg system. That is our way out, Trent.
Dock.
What? All turrets, target the battleship. This is Akira. Trent, Mr. von Clausen, land quickly. We have to get away before more Rheinland ships enter the area.
Dock.
I have locked on. Hostile is in my sights.
Impressive, isn't it?
Junie, you're here. How did you...
We had to move the operation, the artifacts, the research, everything. Quintain and Sinclair are conferring with Aurelian now.
Aurelian?
Yes, Trent. This is his flagship. And this must be...
Herr von Clausen! Takara, you are here at last. Do you have the plans?
I do, thanks to Mr. Trent. My compliments, Takara. He is a fine addition to your group. Thank you again.
Trent!
King, you're here too?
A lot of us are. Welcome aboard the Osiris. A fine piece of hardware from the Liberty Naval Labs.
This is a Liberty ship?
It was. It's an advanced prototype they never had the chance to use. The Order commandeered her right out from under their noses.
Who makes off with an entire ship without getting caught?
I do, Mr. Trent. My name is Gaspar Aurelian. Welcome to the Osiris, and to the Order.
So, Mr. Aurelian, you used to work for Liberty.
For their deepest, darkest. I was their top agent, until I discovered the Nomads had taken over my CO. They wanted me too, but I managed to escape aboard this ship. That's when I committed myself to learning everything I could about the Nomads and their plan. I surrounded myself with recruits from all over the colonies, people like you two, to help rid us of the infestation.
You mean the Nomads?
That's right. They've been taking over human beings for some time now, controlling them. As near as we can tell, this all started when a Rheinland survey team discovered an uncharted planet, one that no human had ever set foot on. Unfortunately, when they penetrated its crust, the inhabitants that lived inside viewed us as a threat.
So why not just attack us outright?
Because we're too strong. They had to soften us up a bit. That's why the Chancellor started this war in the colonies.
So when we're sufficiently thinned out, they can come in and mop up the rest.
So the Chancellor is a host body for the Nomads too?
Isn't it obvious? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a briefing to attend. Colonel Zane?
Don't worry, Trent. No need to salute.
What's happening here?
More of the same.
Colonel Zane.
Sir.
We've just gotten word that President Jacoby is still alive. I need you and Colonel Trent for a mission at once. Are you ready for this?